We are celebrating 400 for slave return. You need to hear more about what you don't know. Here, Dr. Bronco.
If we look at the law once again as it relates to slaves, according to the Constitution, we were not citizens of the United States during slavery. And it was only written for reparations for those who were citizens of the United States that were interned, whether it be Japanese or any other ethnic group. So we didn't immediately become citizens after the Civil War at all. It took some time, 40 years after that, for the Congress to pass legislation to say that we had an entitlement. And what they never really said to the general public is that in settling this country, the landowners that had taken it from the Indians after having killed more than 50 million, the greatest genocide in the history of the world, superseded what happened to the Jews or any ethnic group. That if you come to Maryland, Virginia, other parts of the country, they would give every indentured servant 50 acres of land. So the husband got 50 acres, the wife got 50 acres, all in the same family. And if they had children, each of the children had an entitlement for 50 acres of land. And if they brought slaves with them, each of the slaves they brought got 50 acres of land. However, if a black individual who was not a slave coming from a different country came here as an indentured servant, they were given the same rights as others. However, when they arrived and it was discovered that they were black based on skin pigmentation, that land was summarily taken from them. So when Lincoln and that Congress passed that legislation, 40 acres and a mule, they never allowed us to deal with any cash check, as Dr. King had mentioned on numerous occasions. And we went forward in attempting to get them to do as much, allow us to cash the check, because we have what? It has to be due us as a people. Now this other approach with ANOS, I see as another alternative to slow down the process, because they're asking for direct slaves who have come here that have children. And it doesn't work that way. We have to go based on how the law exists today as others were given the same opportunity. Very touchy, very difficult. We don't want a special class of people because it'll alienate them from others like themselves. And we don't need that conflict between us in the same fight for the same person.
Yeah, we always fight each other. That's what they like.
Well, I want to thank
One more. You need to hear from my sister here. Boom.
people need to talk to each other. I just wanted to, for the record, state that it's not a one-sided deal. Okay, there's some African women who maybe don't treat African American people well, but there are also African American women who don't treat. It's a two-way street, really. It takes two to tango. So, but in the end analysis, I'm quite optimistic because there has been many changes over many years. I think it comes with awareness and knowledge of each other, and the more, like I think Dr. Bland said about trade and cultural relationships, there's a lot of intermarriages, and it's not just, you know, as some people always say, you can take the African from some, you know, an African can leave Africa, but you can't take the African from the African.
Exactly.
So it's not a matter of whether you're African American or African. After all, we've come a long way where there was a time that, remember James Brown and Black and Proud?
Yeah.
Right now, African Americans are called African Americans, but there was a time they were called Black Americans. So we've come a long way. But in the end analysis, I think it's going to be about like-minded people who respect the dignity of the African man and the African woman, whether they're black, pink, purple. it's probably not going to matter in the end. After all, we had a mixed race black president
Yeah,
in the US. He had a white parent, you know, and a Kenyan parent, and he's called African American. But there's now the ADOS movement, which is where I'm going to be asking you, what do you think about the ADOS movement? You know the ADOS movement, right? They had a mega meeting in September. I actually know somebody who's in ADOS. He's an attorney, a good friend. He's actually ADOS. The ADOS movement is the African American descendants of slaves. It's a big movement right now, and they have distinguished themselves. And you're probably ADOS, I'm not sure, but the ADOS
so
is.
I am, cause my.
Are you?
I guess.
Okay, so if you have any slave ancestors, then you are. I don't qualify. But what they're pushing for is special privileges, including the reparation and also universities, because they're saying that most of the universities are now being occupied by the African Americans who are not of slave ancestry. In other words, they don't have slave parents or ancestors. They might have a point to a certain extent in terms of some, I don't want to use the word reparation, some compensation or some special treatment that they may get. Even though those Africans who are not ADOS also might want to claim something based on colonization or whatever that's still going on. But, you know, I really want you to comment on that.